Hi, my name is Officer William Young, and I am a Public Information Officer for the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. So my organization is the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. We are a law enforcement agency. This organization consists of 1,700 men and women who come out here on a day in and day basis and serve the public. My role within this organization is I work as a public information officer. And what that entails is I work with the media a lot. Whether that be on-camera interviews, off-camera, we respond to a lot of critical incidents within the city, and we're that face of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department that gives out information to the community. We actually do a lot of events throughout the police department, whether that be retirements, we assist with that. We help with longevity ceremonies. We're the ones who deal with our social media, whether that be from Facebook or Twitter. So if you ever visit our IMPD Facebook page, that comes from the office that I work in, and even our Twitter page as well too. So on a normal days, this is summertime, so we get a little bit busier in the summer. There's a lot of events going on, a lot of incidents around the city that we respond to. So I work Monday through Thursday from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then on Fridays, I work a 9 to 5 schedule. And so the average day consists of me coming to the office, meeting with my immediate supervisor, as well as the chief of police, our assistant chief of police, of whatever we have going on for that day, any hot topics that the media may be asking us about, things that we want to push out on social media. And then if there's any time left throughout the evening, I still enjoy patrol work. That's the brains behind the police department. We can't go forth as an agency unless we have those street officers who are out working, doing that public service that I talked about earlier. And so what I try to do is I try to make sure that I go out and keep myself fresh, whether that be taking service calls or going back to Decatur Township or Wayne Township or the Hallville area and going out speaking with some of those folks that I missed when I worked out there on the west side of town. And the role I'm in now does not require a college education, doesn't require a college education to be a police officer at all. However, there's a lot of training that goes within law enforcement from the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy, our IMPD Training Academy. If you're lucky enough to be hired by IMPD or Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, our training academy is 26 weeks long. It's a lot of vigorous training, physical training. You'll get procedures in criminal law, traffic law, a lot of physical agility tests, helpful. And I was sent down to the Southern Police Institute for public information training. So that's extremely important whenever you're dealing with communications as far as the media and law enforcement. The type of skills that you would need to have is kind of an open mind. Our job here, and a lot of people don't know this in public information, is I'm on call once a month. I can be called out at 2 or 3 in the morning. You got to be readily available at all times. You have to be able to deal with stressful, critical incidents when it comes to media, getting information out there. And sometimes you're put in uncomfortable positions. However, I think the training that is provided and afforded to us helps you make it through that. I'm not a talker. I'm more of a quiet person, believe it or not. But I love people. I love dealing with teenagers, kids, seniors. When I worked on the West District or Southwest District, I worked in community engagement because I love people. It's a challenging job in law enforcement, as you see. I'm an African-American police officer. That sometimes can be challenging within itself. I think the biggest thing is I try to remember is I'm here to do a job. I'm hoping that I continue to keep my integrity and transparency with people. It's a challenging job to the asset of you can be hurt on this job. I've seen officers lose their lives doing this job, this very job. It's important that we never lose sight of that. We never tarnish the badge or lose our integrity because there are people who have laid down their lives for this particular job. You can do the job. It's a tough job. It's an honorable job, but we need you and we want you. So if my father was a police officer, I have an uncle that's a police officer. So I'm happy about it. And I always tell folks, I enjoy coming to work, so I don't consider it as a job. I enjoy it. If you're interested in law enforcement, we need you, we want you. We want the best, the brightest. Go for it. That's with anything you do. That doesn't have to be in law enforcement, but anything you do. If you set your mind to it and that's what you really want to do it, and you'll be fine.